First option is Bride. Basically the reason I want to read this now is because it's the fine line between fall and the fine line between going into Christmas. So I figured like this would be a good book. I literally wanted to read this October because of the nature of the plot, even though I really have no idea what the plot is, but clearly it's giving vampire and wolf, I think. So obviously I want to read it during fall, but here we are sitting. I read one book in October. So we have this option, and then we also do have Powerless, which I think I'm going to take a break from Powerless. I am on page 92 though. So of course, yes, I will finish. I'm going to finish Powerless. Like that's like facts, but I'm gonna put a halt to it just for a little bit because I think like me, it's intimidating that this is part of a 3-part series and I have so many series going already. So I think we're gonna take a break from Powerless for now, but we're gonna go back to it once I'm kind of out of this slump, because it's not Powerless that's putting me in the slump. It's just that I have been so busy and I haven't been able to do anything but schoolwork, so it kind of aggravates me a little bit. The third option we have is The Silent Patient. Basically you have Alicia, and she kills her husband, and basically she gets sent to a psychiatric ward, and she won't talk. I'm really excited for this one, and I think I'm gonna start with this one. This one has been on my TBR for such a long time, so we're gonna start with this one. Probably read this one second maybe, and then we'll go back to Powerless. So that's kind of the lineup. It might change, but that's kind of what the lineup is right now. So we're gonna start The Silent Patient. It's basically 9:30. So I want to read until like 10:30 for tonight, just because I need to get to bed. So I finally read last night. Like I got 6 chapters. I'm on chapter 6 of The Silent Patient. I finally got some reading done. Finally. But we're gonna get some coffee. I am gonna use this Chobani coffee creamer because they were on sale, and I obviously love Chobani yogurt. So I feel like I'll like this because Chobani's just Chobani, like Chobani's life. Yeah, and then we're doing caramel java always. So yeah, my throat, I woke up this morning, my throat hurt, and I'm like flipping out already. So time update, it's 5:34. So this is actually so good. Like the Chobani, it's so good. Okay guys, so I am on chapter 2 of part 2 on page 65, and I still really don't know what's going on. We're getting the backstory of like this guy that's trying to help Alicia, as like he's a psychotherapist or whatever. We're getting the backstory from him, and then we're also getting Alicia's backstory slowly with her husband and like everything that I think it's like leading up to the events. I really have no idea how it's going, but it's moving very slowly. I'm still not intrigued, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but yeah, we're still reading. We're still trying to get out of the slump, and it's not going very well because I'm having a hard time getting through this. I'm kind of forcing myself to read it, so it's just not going very well. But I'll give you a little update if anything gets better or worse. Hey guys, so I am currently still reading The Silent Patient. I am almost halfway done with it. And if I'm being honest, it's not the greatest. Like, my intention isn't kept because I feel like we're just repeating the same story. We have the psychotherapist that comes in. He goes to work at this place called the Grove, which is the mental institution, and he's basically talking about how he wants to help Alicia and all this, and he has a little bit of an obsession with Alicia, and so he's basically doing this. He's trying to figure out what's happening. He's talking to all of Alicia's family members, blah 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 blah, all of that, right? He's very obsessed with Alicia. But when it comes to like Alicia, we are also getting her kind of like story on things, and so we're finding more about Alicia. Like, we're just finding out her backstory, I guess what led up to her husband or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like, if I were to give this book a star, I would give it like a 3 even, not even a 3.5 or 3.75, just a 3 right now, because I can get through this book, but I'm also very bored. But I also don't know if that's because of my reading slump or what. So that's where we're at right now. I have been reading it at night. I'm about to go do a little workout because I don't have time to go to the gym today because I got class and I'm kind of sick. So I will see you guys later. So basically, like, I'm like 60, almost 70% done with that patient, and I don't want to DNF it because I've gotten so far, but like at the same time, I'm not loving it. Like, I think it's so boring. Like, what? I don't know if it's worth it to finish it. Yeah, it's currently Friday, November 8th. So yeah, we really need to pick up the pace. I'm still not out of this reading slump. Like, I truly wonder if this reading slump is like ever going to end. Like, I'm just like, at this point, like, I don't know. Okay, chat. So basically, when I said that I was going to reorganize like my whole like bookshelf and stuff, I ended up also doing like part of my closet because I needed to like take some stuff from my bookshelf to my closet. So yeah, I ended up doing my closet first, but I finally did my bookshelf, and it's like 8:30 at night. But now I finally have a place for everything, so that when I take down this, there's still a spot for it, and then I can move my record player that I had to put over here back over there. So let me show you guys my bookshelf. Okay, so like obviously, like over here I had the Agatha poster, and that was my plan to put that there. But I put these posters back up, like I put Adele back up, and then I put that one back up, moreover, and then I put that back over on the wall. Yeah, and then like obviously next month I'm gonna have to figure out what calendar I want to get because it ends after this one. So down here's my book cart. Obviously you can see there was like one book that didn't fit, but because down there is like my journals and my yearbooks, but we can definitely fit some books. So at the top, like the very top, we have my Coraline cup, and then we have Taylor Swift. In the very back is my certification that I got, but I figured I'd put that in the back. And then we have like roses, and then all my cheer trophies, and then we have CDs. I put the CDs up there. Anyways, as you can see on the first shelf, we just have Twisted Love. We have all of my Lynn Painter books that I own. We have Jenny Han, and then we have some other books about like, you know, like romance. Basically all romance. But I thought it was cute that if I did that. And then on the second shelf, we have like my fantasy. This is where I keep all my fantasy. Which is like Powerful, my ACOTAR series. Yeah, so we have all of that. Not sure if I'm gonna like expand. When I do expand though, this is definitely gonna change again. But then we have my thriller shelf. Literally all of my thrillers, like Bride, Silent Patient, Salem's Law, all of my thrillers, which I thought I had a lot more, but considering I've read so many Freida McFadden books, I don't actually own that many of hers. So yeah, we have all of those, and then we have Gingerbread Scarlet Witch. And then the next shelf is still, it's more romance, but like right over here is like sadder romance. I'm not sure how this category falls. I'm not sure how Chloe Wash's Fighting 13 falls under sad, or like honestly what it falls under. But these three books are definitely sadder books. And then we just have some like other random romance. And then we have Colleen Hoover over there because those are obviously all the Colleen Hoover books I have. But then you come down here and you have just like, oh, these are more random, but like we have like Bruce Cameron's The Dog's Purpose, and then we have like some biographies, and then Legend and Lattes, my Grey's Anatomy stuff. We have Barbie there, and obviously like at night it definitely looks better. The information that I just found out from this book. Skip to this time frame if you don't want me to spoil it, but basically she never actually killed her husband. The man that was like she was seeing, like the man that she was seeing in the shadows and stuff, he was real. He came in the house and killed 6 times. She never even I'm currently on chapter 15. I'm 81% done, so we'll see how this ends. I lied. So, there was like an explanation from Alicia, right, what I just told y'all. And now it's like at the bottom it goes, that's if you believe her explanation. I didn't, not a word of it. This book, bro, is playing mind games with me. Like, what? It's literally playing mind games. I just finished The Silent Patient, and wow. So basically, I am giving The Silent Patient 4 stars because honestly, it was a little boring at the beginning, but towards the end it really picked up. I definitely think it could have been shorter because I feel like we did not need all that information. But wow, just the plot twist to that ending, the plot twist to that was a little like wild, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm a little like, I'm still taken back by it. I'm like, that's really what happened. It makes sense, and I did have a spoiler on TikTok, but like I never put the pieces together. But wow, like literally wow. So give the book 4 stars. I don't know what I'm gonna start next because I can feel myself like slowly coming out of my reading slump, and it's 10:48. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get ready to go, but I don't know what I want to pick up next. I'm gonna look on my Kindle to see. I kind of want to pick up The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden because her books are like a pretty easy read, and so I think I'm gonna pick up that one next. But yeah, I got a venti sugar something. Venti sugar cold foam blonde espresso latte. It's pretty good. I give it like a 9 out of 10. It's 11:13 at night, and I'm gonna make myself some hot chocolate before I pick up Freida McFadden and just start reading that book. I'm reading The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden. I think I'm slowly coming out of my slump. Like, honestly, when I think about it, I want to pick up the book. I want to read it. Like, honestly, I think we are finally going to be out of our slump. Plus, I got a couple new books. Like, I'm excited to read some Christmas books. I put my Christmas tree up, so we're doing really good, and we're gonna make some hot chocolate.
Tired of niggas not doing it right. Don't stay the night, stay the rest of your life. I know you heard me, I ain't gon' say it twice. Too much talking on my line. I know the game go, this I can't deny. So fuck is you playing for? Cause you know that I ain't playing right now.
I started The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden, and basically we're following Tom, but like when we're following Tom, we're following him before, and he's talking about this girl named Daisy that he was like falling in love, and he's talking about how he has always been wanted to be a surgeon. And then like a good example would be like when he was talking about how, oh, I don't think Daisy would want to listen on her main arteries, and he was talking about cutting into somebody like a surgeon to fix them or whatever. But I don't believe he's talking about fixing them. I genuinely believe he's talking about them. So yeah, and then we also follow Sydney in present time, and basically she's just going on a bunch of like horrible dates, and she doesn't believe that she's ever gonna find the one. So that's where we're at in this story. Basically, it's dual POV, but nothing crazy is happening right now. I don't know if I talked to you guys, but I'm like 50% done with The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden, and wow, all I can say is wow. It's very predictable, but I'm actually really enjoying it. So I think like this is definitely finally bringing me out of my slump. So I think after this, I can officially consider myself at the slump, as long as everything at the end goes well. But I'm gonna read some more tonight, and then I will talk to you guys in the morning about it. Hey guys, so basically I just wanted to come on here and give you guys my final thoughts on The Boyfriend by Ʞᴟʟᴟᴡ. And I can say that I gave this book 5 stars. I thought about it, like I sat on it. The plot twist, I will say that honestly, a lot of Ʞᴟʟᴟᴡ books are very predictable, but this one actually kind of threw me for a loop. And the beginning was pretty predictable, like, and then like I was like, oh, I was pretty sure I knew it was gonna happen, but then somebody else was the culprit. And like towards the end, like it really had me on my seat. Like I was gearing to read it. So, like I literally was like, come on, like I want to finish this, like I need to finish this now. But anyways, I gave the book 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I finished it on the treadmill a couple days ago in the gym. So I just wanted to come on here and do my outro. I definitely believe that I'm out of my reading slump. I can read now and not have any issues. So I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. And let me know what videos you guys want to see, especially for Vlogmas.